These are children. This is the right thing to do, and San Diegans will always do the right thing.
Hundreds of migrant teens are heading to the San Diego Convention Center right now to seek temporary shelter before they're connected with sponsors and family. Good evening, I'm Derek Stahl in for Vanessa. We've got team coverage on this big story tonight. We start off with ABC 10 News reporter Leah Pizzetti. She's live from the convention center sorting through who will be there and the details on their stay. Leah.
Derek, this is a first for California. Our local San Diego leaders say they got the call less than a week ago that these unaccompanied minors needed a better facility quickly. So those teens are on their way here now. Preparation is underway. This will be a temporary stopping place for them. In a tour of the convention center, local leaders got a first look at the new shelter for unaccompanied children.
This is not an incarceration facility, but this is a place for reconnection to family, and we will be as transparent as we possibly can be with the general public.
Those leaders say this facility will be a temporary home for teen girls ages 13 to 17, housing about 1,500 max, with the first 500 coming Saturday night.
This is where the intakes will happen.
On average, they'll each stay about 1 month.
This kitchen and another kitchen we have on the other side.
These leaders asking people to not focus on the fact that they're from other countries, but the fact that they need help.
I think often gets lost in these conversations when we use words like UAC or unaccompanied minor or migrant. These are children. Plain and simple, children.
This is the first emergency influx site in California and the only to focus on young women. There's another in Texas, and local leaders say they've been in contact with them to figure out how to do this the right way.
In Dallas, we've learned a lot of lessons about medical, about the unique needs of this population, and are working, around the clock to address that.
Everyone's saying the most important thing San Diego will be offering these teens is safety.
Chair Fletcher and I knew that this is what we needed to do, and we're grateful to Mayor Tagloria for standing up with us. We're going to continue to monitor it. We're going to make sure that they're safe and they're healthy, because the conditions that they were in were inhumane, and it's unacceptable that this is happening in our region.
Now I'm standing behind the convention center right now. All day I've seen various people, various groups coming and going in preparation for these 500 teens that are expected here tonight. Now the convention center is able to be used because there's no events happening here right now. Events are on pause because of the pandemic, but that will be changing this summer as events pick back up in August. So the expectation is that this will continue as a shelter through mid-July. Derek.
Yeah, Leah, that building housed the homeless during the pandemic. Now it's called into service again. Thanks for that. And those girls, they've got a long road ahead of them, and a lot of groups, as Leah mentioned, are rallying to help. We continue our team coverage tonight with ABC 10 News reporter Cassie Carlisle, who's live for us. And Cassie, worth underscoring, these girls are going to be staying in the convention center for about a month.
Yeah, a month is a long time for any kid to be in an unconventional home, which is why it's so important that all of these groups are coming together. Now, Kathy Lembo spoke earlier today on how many folks are going to be involved in this project. She's the CEO of the South Bay Community Services Center, and she listed more than a half a dozen agencies coming in to help. San Diego Youth Services traditionally provides counseling and life skills development. They'll be there. YMCA is already in the building. They're known for their youth programs and encourage fitness. Casa Familiar has been providing education and arts programs for the community during the pandemic. Lembo said the Children's Initiative spent the whole week buying clothes and creating hygiene kits for the girls. The girls will also have legal, religious, and educational services provided, and SBCS is starting a fund for the girls.
We'd like to start a fund for the girls so that when they leave here, they can leave here with some things. So for now, we're hoping one of the foundations will coordinate it, but for now you can go on our website, SBCS.
And coming up on Monday, 250 more migrant girls are going to be there. If you are going to donate, when you go on their website, make sure in the note portion of your donation that you note migrant teens so the money goes directly to this cause. Reporting live from home, Cassie Carlisle, ABC 10 News.
Cassie, thanks.